We're getting close. One more minute. Anyone with us? Closer to. She's our chat person. We have jobs. Let's whisper. I don't think it's two people. Oh, it's just us, probably. Should only be one. Oh, what about somebody this? Else is here. No, this is recording. Hey, somebody else is here. Say hi. We're getting ready. We're so close. Hello. This is me. Looking for. You can see it in your eyes. Oh, is it? Shh. I hear you. Where? But what? Ah, yay! Hi, Irina.
Oh, and we're live.
Oh, my mom. Is that it? Are we live?
We're live.
This is it? This is it. Wow. Welcome. That's your job.
Hey, and welcome to Mom Talk. This is our live episode number 19? 18? I can never remember.
I think last week was 18. This week is 19.
It's 19.
Not 17 like Brian wanted to.
Episode.
For this season.
For this season.
We have...
We're going to do something a little different over the summer. We'll have some little shorts, I think, here and there.
Not physical shorts, but maybe we'll wear those as well. But short videos and stuff like that.
Some short videos.
People are here. This is exciting. So we have, thank you, Scott, episode 19. And Irina and my mom. Hi, Shawna. Oh, I just liked our comment. Oh, we're happy you guys are here. We didn't know. We have a list of people we're going to call. My bangs are really annoying, and this is why we usually do this before, because I get focused on it, and I can't think of anything else. Does anybody else do that?
Being live has stressed us out, like...
I feel like it stressed you out more than me. Well, funnily enough.
Funnily enough. So, I'm drinking Coffee Crisp coffee, and it was a lot better the first time. I'm not enjoying it.
Oh.
It tastes really, like, watered down today.
Interesting. Did you use a different, like, amount, like ounces and stuff?
Well, our cups are smaller than our old cups, so if anything, it'd be less water.
I don't know. I am having...
You forget, don't you?
No, I'm just laughing at myself being all fidgety with my clothes and my hair and, like, that kind of thing. Because normally we have the camera up and I can adjust myself. And now, like, this is bothering me.
And let's give Tanya a second.
Just give me a second to, do that.
What are you drinking?
I don't have ADHD at all. No. Wait. Vanilla buttercream?
Sounds good.
It tastes fine. It's fine. I'm distracted by things. Oh, yes. Irina, yes. The drinking coffee this late.
Mine's decaf.
Mine is not
decaf. Crazy.
I am. I'm on medication for that, though. Thanks for pointing it out. For everyone to know. Not that I've kept it well hidden. But yeah.
Well, I'm medicated too, so we're two peas in a pod.
Yeah, you just have a little bit of medication though. I got multiples going on, multiple times a day. I got the old person pill thing for morning and night. I'm full into this. But
cool.
She laughed at us. Thanks, Irina. So we have 3 people here with us. So I'm guessing my mom. Mom, are you still there? Irina and Scott. Ryan Hendrick, where are you?
He said he was going to watch.
He did. The tricky thing is getting the kids to bed. Like, he'll probably come on in a bit. I'm giving him a little bit of grace.
Only a little bit?
Only a little bit before we call him. But also, I did leave the house earlier than normal because I wanted to make sure we were good and get everything ready. So Brian, hi, Brian.
We feel so loved over here.
5 people. Look at us go.
I'm excited. Well, let's get started on
Okay.
something.
We're supposed to do that, not just focus on
Not just
comments all
focus
night.
on the comments.
I like talking with people. Okay, so we have a video
Yes.
to start. Did you want to preface this?
Yes. So this is a video that I found. We just have it was cut off into 2 parts, and we have part 2 available to watch tonight. And I found it and was telling Tanya about it, and we said we should probably talk about that at Mom Talk. So this is a video of Ed Sheeran, who is obviously
Sing them a song of his.
couldn't even if I tried, but
He's popular. He has red hair, and he sings lots of weddingish songs. But I
he's, like,
can't think of any.
written.
He has an accent, is what we
Yeah.
are saying.
Yes. Anyways, he's very good, and in the part 1 of the video, he talks about how people are always like, "Oh, you're born with talent," and like, "Wonderful," and he's like, "No, no. People who are famous or who are really good at what they do are hard working. They work hard at
Doesn't
what
mean
they
there
do.
isn't some talent at
No.
the start, but there's a lot.
You
of
can't
work.
just ride on
Yeah.
talent." So this is what he's saying. So let's
Bear with us as we do all of this fancy dance
stuff live. So here is,
and then
and then I have to go over
yeah,
here.
over there. Do that thing.
All right.
Oh,
Oh
it's
goodness.
it's that on the screen
Yes,
too.
it is. So let's pull. Let's minimize everything.
Oh, that's what we were supposed to do,
Yeah.
right? We were supposed to do that. You're welcome for that psychedelic little thing going on there.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see how it is on here. This is better.
Excellent. So
Okay, we got there without calling Scott.
let's hope the volume's up nice and loud and watch this video.
Yeah, basically, all I'm saying is when people say artists are born with talent, you know, you have to really learn and really practice. This is me playing guitar and singing. I'm going to put it into my mic like this.
Okay, so far.
It starts off. It has a strong. Hold me.
I'm addicted
Oh.
to
And then.
you, but I'm grounded.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not what you would think for a very famous gentleman who has a nice voice. I like that he's like, oh, this isn't bad with like the strumming the guitar. He's like, oh, just wait. Oh, you wait. It's about to happen.
Yeah, so I just really liked that because it's the end of the year, so we're seeing lots of recitals and things. And I know there was a comment at my kids did a piano recital, and there was a comment about talent, which I mean, I do think that the kids have some gifting in the music area, but it just really hit me like, yeah, but without practice, the like talent is wasted, right?
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be working really hard, and there was lots of kids there whose family, like they're neither
piano recital.
for piano recital that neither of their parents are active in music
Yeah.
in any way, but their kids were really great. And it was I was saying, like, it's because if you put hard work into something, like, you can
Yeah.
achieve. And yeah,
I like that, like, I've heard this before, that it's not as common to be tone deaf as people say it is. I took like a music course thing for kids or whatever, and she was saying it's not that common, like as common, because it's actually just like that pitchy, and you can, some of it is learned, and you can like learn that you're pitchy and how to like adjust your voice and different things like that. So
because the amount of people who are like, what's it called, perfect pitch, like, so few people have perfect pitch, right?
yeah.
And then,
That's
like, the
okay.
same kind of thing, Cadence had a dance recital today.
Yes, so she had a dance recital, and she was quite nervous, and we had a function on at the church, and she was debating whether to go to the recital or the church, and I was like, you know, I think, like, you've worked all year for this, and the church has an event like this probably 2 or 3 times a year, but you have worked all year, and I feel like you're going to regret it if you don't go. And she was like, well, I'm just not very good and whatever. I'm like, I don't care if you get up there and like fall flat on your face or just do the like cool thing, whatever. I'm proud of you for getting up. She did amazing.
I saw the video.
Like, not to be rude, but I haven't seen her practice or anything, so I didn't know how it was going to go down. I didn't know. I really didn't. I know she likes to move and dance and freestyle, but I didn't know. But she did very well.
Really well.
She like had the flow in her body and was animated and stuff, and she did really well.
Did she enjoy being on the stage?
She said she was very nervous, but I think she was very proud of herself after. And she was smiling and having fun as well. And
which is so different from you.
I was going to mention that. So, like, again, similarities between Micah and myself. So, I never played at a piano recital. My poor parents and teacher. I would come up with every excuse under the book. One was my finger hurt. I hurt my finger at school and couldn't play. Thankfully, even though I felt the guilt myself, my parents didn't pressure me. Now, I know that this could go either way. I think this is highly of them knowing my personality.
Yeah, they knew you.
Because, so like Cadence, I feel like I need to push her a bit and she can do it. And I need to find that with Micah as well. But I think if they had to push too hard, I would have with music altogether. It's finding that balance is tricky.
Because you enjoyed the music.
I enjoyed music and I played lots for at home for myself and worshiping and singing. I had a really hard time with performance, and to this day, I still do, as we know.
My favorite thing about you and performance was today not knowing whether the guitar was muted or not, and you couldn't get off the stage. And everybody else has left the stage, and you're still standing there holding this guitar being like, can I go now?
Yeah, that was slightly uncomfortable. But my guitar's been acting funky. And so I'm like really trying to do like you should unplug it. Like for the battery, for everything, it's better to unplug. And I wasn't coming back up at the end because we had to leave for the recital. So I'm like, and I'm just like, and they're like off doing their own thing. And then I loved how you went back, stood on a chair, and was like, her guitar. I'm like, thank you for saving me. I was gonna be under
I totally thought that's what you were thinking too. Like, I'm just gonna be standing up here.
In hindsight, I could have said to somebody after, hey, could you unplug? But did you see what happened to me? Okay. So I got, if anybody was watching church today, remember to like and share the stream.
Oh, thanks, Scott.
I love the idea of subtitles. Oh, do we have subtitles going on?
I have no idea.
That would be really helpful. Anyways, so I get out to the vehicle. I'm focused like Cadence. We had to do our makeup and stuff at the church, get everyone in, and I'm like, my phone is on the stage.
Was it really?
Yes. And I was like, oh no. Like, I'm supposed to be recording this. Like, Brian wanted to like be in on what was going on, and I was like, oh my goodness. So we pulled around. It is on. Yay! That's cool. We pulled around and Paul was walking. I was like, hey, do you want to do something really uncomfortable and awkward for me?
I saw him go
And he was
up.
like, okay. And I'm like, my phone is on stage and I have to go to a dance recital. He's like, okay, I will. But it worked out perfect because they called the band up right then. So he was just able to go up and like come back and hand it to me. And I was just like, thank you. I was like, oh no. Yeah, so that was fun. But the recital, yes, I did not like those as kids. And Micah, I feel for him because he was saying that maybe he wants to do dance. Sorry, I'm just going to silence my phone. He wants to do dance, possibly. But he's like, I can't because I don't know how to do it. And I was like, they'll show you how to do it, but I don't know how to do it, so I can't do it. And I'm like, that's so me. If I don't have that, like, if I don't know that I can do something to be vulnerable and put myself out there before I know how to do it, I've always found that hard. And same with baseball. He wants to try it, but he doesn't know how to play, and so he doesn't want to do it. And it's like,
Yeah, I 100% get that because I have struggled in general. Like, one of my anxiety things is trying new things, and I don't like to try new things because I don't want to fall flat on my face. And so, like, I never knew how to move my body. I always felt very uncomfortable with dance because I didn't want to try something.
Yeah.
So I remember, like, in elementary school, like, totally sitting out on line dancing and like everything.
Yeah.
And like never ever got involved in anything dance, which is hilarious because
She's the one doing kids songs, dancing up
now,
at the front. But...
And like, I grew up hearing my parents talk about how much I loved to dance as a little kid, and how they would like put music on and I would twirl and dance.
But you're getting that out of your system in a safe place. What did Scott say? Yes, a second ago it said you wanted to be a gamer. Then it said Kane told you you could have just something about it after. What?
It's this. I think he's talking about the subtitles.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm trying to find the context of what we said that would make it say that.
We asked if they were on, and so he's saying, yeah, they are on, but he's just not as fast as Irene.
Oh, okay.
Don't let it stress you out. This is why we don't do lives.
I can't get off something until I fully understand it.
Move on.
Okay. The subtitles are not super accurate. That's what he's saying. That's helpful.
Sorry.
That's okay. So Micah's concern of the week.
Micah's concern.
We also have to. We have 7 people. Where are you people? Talk to
Hi,
us.
everybody.
Because we have to start phoning people who they said they would be here, and if they're not here, we're phoning them. So, Micah's concern of the week. Previously, it was high school, which was my father's fault. We have discovered. I could also put this on my dad. I don't know if it came from there, probably not, but Micah's concern is when he gets really old and his teeth fall out, how is he going to eat?
In chair.
Yeah. And I was like, buddy, it was like, usually when you get older and your teeth fall out, you would get dentures. But I don't know where to buy dentures. I'm like, oh.
You'll have to show him the store up on the way to the elementary school.
No, I'm gonna make him suffer. I'm just joking. But I was like, Micah, like, you'll know it's okay. But then I was like, Grandpa has fake teeth, so maybe it is my dad's fault that he's saying this. But I actually think it's because he has a wiggly tooth. It's making him think about that. He was also concerned that what if he swallows the tooth? He was concerned that if he does swallow it, that he wouldn't get any money. Those things.
Or like my daughter lost her tooth on her field trip and they brought it back in a Ziploc bag and we have yet to put it under her pillow and give her money.
Well, did I tell you about the time, was it VBS? I don't know. It was an event that I was doing at the church and Cadence was, Mommy, Mom. And I was like, Cadence, you need to give me a minute. Mom. I'm like, Cadence, like, I can't just wait. And she's like standing there and I realized she had blood all in her hands. She had lost her tooth, but then like came out, but then dropped it in the gym and wanted to find it. I felt so bad for not taking a moment to listen to her. So then we went in the gym and I went with the big broom all the way around and we found the tooth. I felt really bad.
What do you do with the kids' teeth after they're done?
I think I have some in a baggie in my nightstand.
Isn't it weird? I have a bunch of teeth in my nightstand too.
It is weird, but I didn't know what to do with them.
Like, throw these out? Like,
I probably will. I'm not really sentimental. It will probably be, and it's typically one of the, you get the tooth in the middle of the night, you put it in the baggie, and then it goes there. And I just,
yes.
I don't know.
What do you guys do with your kids' teeth after they fall out? Do you throw them out right away, or do you have them in your nightstand?
The tooth fairy takes them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let us know what, saving it to give them as a wedding gift. Are you gonna hide it in the cake? Hide it in the cake. You're like, oh, there's a tooth. How are you gonna present it to them? I'm curious. Oh, that was a weird face. How are you gonna present it to them, Irina? I'm curious on that. Interesting. We have another
I
TikTok.
have another TikTok. Let's see if I can do this. All right.
You're gonna minimize too, right? When do we do that?
I should do that first.
Scott made a gross. Exactly. But I didn't know what else. Maybe a necklace? That's still, I don't
Ew,
know.
still
Yeah.
kind of gross.
Okay.
Just 1 second. I'm not there yet.
We're getting it.
Desktop and cam.
Here we go. We got this. Look at us go. Whoosh. Our lesson was long tonight on how to do all this stuff.
How I feel
pause.
so gaslit by
Stop
my
it.
All right, let's try that again.
Here we go. Okay, you ready? It's your
Are
favorite
you-
lady.
You know I love her. Are you going to set this up?
No, I think it says hiding in the cake. Probably like a slideshow or with a speech in an envelope so they will think it's the money. That's cute.
It's all there.
Way better than my smile.
Gross.
Okay. So
Here we go.
I'm not gonna. This is. I just like it, and this is. I know one of your favorite ladies, and I saw it, and I was like, it was one of those mornings for me. So
Cool.
give her.
All right, let's see.
I will never understand
Turn it up.
how I feel so gaslit by my children, my sweet, innocent, lovely children who I love so much. When I wake up early in the morning so I can get them out the door in good timing, and I get everything ready, and we're like 17 minutes before the bus is gonna come, and I'm like, sweet, all we have to do is sunscreen and shoes. This is like a 7-minute task for a 6 and an 8-year-old. This shouldn't take that long. And then you say, okay, go get your shoes, and they blank stare, blank stares, all the things, blank stares, all the time. And then on the 47,000th time when I'm like, guys, we're gonna be late, let's get going, they're upset. They're upset. And then they go on the bus, and then I feel guilty because I got annoyed with them. But like, what about the first 46,000 times I asked? What about that, guys? What about that?
Right? Sorry, Scott. We just couldn't hear it, so it was hard for us to follow.
But, oh goodness, so true.
Wait for it. Wait for it. It's gonna come up.
There it is. Yeah, I have had this happen many times where I'm like, okay, we got up early, we've got everything good to go, we have like 2 jobs left,
Yeah.
and it all just falls apart. And then they're like, what do you mean it's time to go? And I'm like, and
I this morning, like a morning that I had in mind when I did watch this, was that exact, like, I think I said, okay, like, okay guys, we need to get ready, blah 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 blah. Okay guys, like, you need to get ready. And then I said, okay, we need to stop goofing off, and if we want to, like, so that we don't miss the bus, I need you to do your jobs without distraction. And then Cadence just like lost it. We're gonna miss the bus. I'm like, yeah, panic. That's gonna help. But I was like, Cadence, what could I have done or said differently? Because she's like, I felt rushed. I'm like, but what could I have done or said differently that would have made you know that I need you to just do your jobs and not goof around? I don't know. But and she did not have an answer for me, because and my kids do not do well when they feel rushed. So I really, really try for that not to happen, to avoid. Like, I keep them pretty much like, okay, now it's time to do this. Okay, now it's time to do this. And like, keep it going pretty well. But it was just, I'm like, I don't know how I could have done that differently. Does anybody else have suggestions besides like,
because anything
any
you do
extra
is
work?
going to, I don't know, extra work.
No
right?
extra work.
But anything you do is still going to drive anxiety, right? Like if you have a timer that drives anxiety, if you like.
Yeah, and we've tried the charts and stuff, and they work for a time, and then they don't, and so I don't know. I know there's been a few mornings, like, I'm lucky I have this option where I'm like, no, we're not gonna rush. I'll drive you to school, and they usually get there before the bell anyways. But there's some mornings that just doesn't work, and you need to move your tushy and get it going. So,
And get on that bus.
but I'm curious if other people have.
I know, like, we don't have a bus, and I feel like my van's the bus. Get out to the van ASAP. And it's too hard because I have 4. It's way too hard to get them all out the same time. So I, like, as soon as someone's ready, they're out the door. And so I have sent, like, our school starts at 10 to 9, and I'm supposed to be there by 8:30.
Yeah.
and I have sent, like, I've told Renee to walk to school at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because she got ready and I was like, get out of this house.
Yeah, go.
Because if she stays, it just adds to the chaos, and then she ends up not being ready, even though she was ready. And
Right.
so, yeah,
I interpreted my mom's comment, don't overthink it, as she's volunteering to come to my house in the morning and getting my kids ready for
I totally heard that.
that
I heard that.
into English.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Most morning my kids are really good, and I really try. I only have two, but I really try to keep it light, and we have fun in the mornings. And
That's so nice. Our kids
don't
are not light and fun.
I know, and it's just different circumstances. I have a job where if I get them out the door, then I can get myself ready. Like there's flexibility there. So it's not similar at all, but I expect certain things of them in the morning, but their list in the morning for school is not as long as maybe some are. And that's for my mental health as well as theirs. I feel guilty sometimes being like I don't get them dressed. They have to get themselves dressed, like occasionally will, but not typically. But I'm getting their breakfasts, I make their lunches, I know, whatever. But and then like they brush their teeth and they do their
I
things.
wouldn't feel guilty about that. I had students in my grade 5-6 class who said their parents still made their lunches for them.
Yeah.
So that's certainly not something I would feel.
And the other, so like
guilty
Cadence, she needs to take, my mom laughed, medication in the morning, and she needs to have a really good amount of food, or else she kind of tastes that medication taste. But I also really want her to have a lot of food because she gets distracted in the day and doesn't eat a lot at school. So I am constantly like, okay, Cadence, would you like this? Would you like this to eat? Have you eaten enough? So I'm trying to stay on top of that to make sure things are moving and going. Irina said, what works for me is getting up before they are and have time for myself before them. Then I don't feel rushed and frustrated with them. They wake me up. I get tired and I sleep in. I understand. That's a really good practice.
When I'm able to get up before the kids, it's a million times better. I am rarely able to do that because the little ones just get up so stinking early.
Yeah.
And I don't get to bed early enough.
Yeah. I get that.
But every day, I'm trying to make tiny little changes and tweaks to make something a little bit feel better in my life, and
which is all you can do, right?
Hopefully by September it'll be better, and by September the kids are another 2 months older, and like it's a whole new ball game, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a repeat of this year.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like we should call some people. I know Shawna Stacy. I don't know if can we tell who's on here? No, probably not. It will get easier as they get older for sure.
Yeah.
Is it going to duplicate the sound though if I call her on my phone?
No, I think
We'll see how it
it's
goes.
not going through the live stream, so I think it should be fine.
Let's see. Shawna Stacy, we're coming after you. She said if she didn't remember. Hi, Shawna! How are you? Let's see. And
What's
then
the baby of yours doing? Is he sleeping?
my favorite this morning, it won't duplicate. Okay. My favorite this morning at church was Shalana and Mackenzie were supposed to be in the nursery and forgot. And Mackenzie's in charge of our scheduling. So Shalana said something like, you didn't tell me we're supposed to be in the nursery, or we're supposed to be in the nursery. And he's like, yeah, somebody just told me. She's like, somebody just told you. You're in charge of the scheduling or something along that lines. I thought it was perfect. Hello, Shawna Stacy. Welcome to Live Mom Talk. How are you today? Did you forget?
I sure did.
You said you might, and I said, well, I will call you. But we have 7 people here. We know who a few of them are, but I was like, I'm going to bug Shawna Stacy. What about Brooks? Mackenzie
He's
is sound
fine,
asleep. Such a
Mackenzie.
good boy. You need to pop onto our live because there are people commenting, Shawna Stacy. There are. There are. Come and watch us. Hang out with us for a little bit. Thank you for joining Mom Talk Live. Be sure to tune in for our contest draw at the end of the
show,
stream.
yes.
Okay. Excuse me, my mom is a part of this chat, so I dare ya. Okay,
Bye.
bye. Well, the other one, I really want to call Amanda. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
But if it's stressful at her house, which we all understand that.
No, you can't win, Brian. Sorry.
Can I win? I'm just glad he didn't say anything inappropriate that he threatened to say. Amanda, we're going to wish her a happy birthday. I hope that it's a good time.
But don't put it on speaker yet.
Okay, just wait.
Give her a second, because that would be rough.
Can I win? No, Brian.
Brian can't win.
No.
We have 21 entries for our draw. I'm really excited.
He said poo.
Of course he said poo.
Yeah. It might be also bedtime, but it's her birthday. So if I don't get her on here, make sure you find her, Amanda Davidson, and wish her a happy birthday. I don't think she's able to answer, and that's okay.
You've already won, Brian. Oh, Scott.
Yeah, yes.
Let's just leave him
Let's
on
leave-
speaker.
Okay. Hi. Oh, I don't want to die.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amanda. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
Happy birthday from Mom Talk.
Yes, we are live, and we're wishing you a happy birthday. Bye.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
So our next thing that we wanted to talk about,
What's on the list?
pardon,
I said, what's on the list?
is things that we say as adults that
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Ah, I saw you've been in your house for a while and you're happy. I saw that on Facebook. Isn't it nice having Facebook where like people aren't in your like area and you can still like see their lives happening? That's exciting. Okay, so things we say as adults that when our kids say it, it makes you like, "Ugh." One of those is when I forget what happened. I was like, "Ha ha, suckers!" And then my kid said, I was like, "Oh."
Maybe not so much.
The timing of that is crucial.
Yes.
I still think it's funny, but yeah.
I say that to my kids a lot, especially Renee. She loves to be funny, and she hears us say things, and so she tries to duplicate that. And so we have a lot of chats about how comedy is very timing sensitive, and so you have to be able to read the room and get the timing right.
Yes.
To be funny.
And
Otherwise,
we
it's
still
just
don't
inappropriate.
always get
Nope.
that.
Nope.
Brian Hendrick, would you like to chime in about this? Not choosing your audience well at times.
Or timing. Oh, Bri.
Or timing. We love you. Oh, and that's the thing too, is that Brian is the worst at backpedaling. He is, wouldn't you agree? Like, horrible. Horrible. He just makes it so much more awkward and worse.
You
Poor
just have
guy.
to tell him to stop. You do. It's kind of like, remember that episode of Friends where like Chandler just keeps talking and he's like, I'm gonna keep doing this until you tell me to stop.
Stop. Oh, Shawna, do you agree? Or are you just saying yes in response to Amy?
Oh no, she's talking about Brian. 100%.
Oh, okay. Brian, where did you go? Are you hiding?
Hiding he is.
Mackenzie wants to know, what's a nice thing your husband did for you when you had a newborn? Any advice? Way to make it all nice and stuff. Any advice for a husband to help with a new mom and baby? Oh, that's so nice. Okay, let's see. What do you think?
Getting up in the middle of the night.
Yes. Bri did that. What else did he do?
Just
Bri-
being active and participating is
changing
huge.
diapers, like those kind of things, like changing diapers, holding her, letting me like have a shower.
Have a shower.
Having a shower is huge. Yeah, and just like being involved is, I think, the biggest thing, so it doesn't feel so alone. And saying, I'm gonna take the baby for a walk, or I'm gonna, like, it's also easier, I found, for me to relax if the baby wasn't in the house.
We have another viewer.
Andrew, no, Jen's here. Brian said drink coffee. No, take the baby for a car ride.
Oh,
Yes, and that's just it. Like,
Yes.
if taking car ride or walk, like, so what I was
especially when
gonna-
the baby's fussy and
Yeah.
I'm just like holding and going like,
Yes. So that was, yeah, like taking them outside, or because if I'm trying to relax and my baby's crying, I will not be able to relax.
yeah,
So like taking them somewhere else is very helpful.
yes,
And I also think it's good confidence for the dad to take the baby and go and do something, because then it's giving them opportunity, because as moms, we're kind of bad at, like, dad starts to do something, we're like, no, you're not doing it right, or, oh, I would have done it this way, or, so it gives them a chance to.
and gives me confidence, right? Because I see that he's quite capable and I don't have to step in. I
Yeah.
still step in, but
Making dinners too.
Yeah.
That is huge. And it doesn't have to be fancy.
no,
Like, Google how to make a pasta dish, or running out and getting a blizzard from Dairy Queen. Yeah.
Yes.
Ordering pizza, surprising you that you don't have to make supper or something like that. Mackenzie, have you filled up your notebook yet with all of these ideas? Paul pushed in the stroller with rollerblades on. Nice.
Nice.
Good on you.
I like that
would
idea.
not be good, because emergency for everyone involved.
If you did it,
If I did it, I know, thinking of Brian, he probably would have been okay. It's just not a good picture in my mind of me rollerblading, but that's okay. Yeah, so I think those are all really, really helpful. But any other comments? He's been actively listening. Hey, I love that phrase. That brings me back to college. Active listening is huge. Acknowledging what the person is saying, even if you can't fix it. Nodding your head, engage in conversation. Also, which is really, really helpful, and I use this a lot, is, do you need a tissue or a tool? Do you need for me to just listen to you vent, or would you like me to problem solve?
with you,
As
yeah.
husbands, they tend to want to fix the problem. Sometimes we don't want the problem fixed. We just need to vent, and we'll probably figure out the problem by ourselves. If we're needing help with the problem, yes, but I think that's a key phrase of, and even for me to communicate, I'm wanting a tissue right now, not a tool. So Brian Hendrick has heard that a lot. Amy, my hubby would do the early morning because I did the middle of the nights, and he would let me sleep. That's very sweet. Very, very sweet.
Like, everything around sleep is just so crucial. I remember when we had our first, Scott wasn't in a good place at his place of work.
Right.
And so he had to sleep because he had to get up early because he had to drive 45 minutes to get to work. And so I remember, like, I'm not a nap person, but I do remember napping a lot because I was up a lot in the night. Scott says,
If you fix it, they won't have anything to vent about. Perhaps, but it's also just like we need to talk it out and stuff like that, or just hearing someone be like, you know what, I don't have an answer, or I'm not, like, but that sucks. That's tough.
I'm
that's
sorry
hard.
that's happening. Yeah.
It's sorry that's happening to you.
It is
and-
crummy.
Yeah. So just having that. So good job, Mackenzie. That's like a really good thing, and a skill that not a lot of people choose to practice as much as we should. So
I'm guilty. My mind's often all
what?
elsewhere.
What? Yeah. We tend to impulsively respond to each other. But there's grace.
Because we love each other.
Yeah, we do. Okay. Amanda. What?
Is Amanda there?
Hello? Amanda who? Is Amanda here? Hi. So I think we're about to do the draw. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm super
We
good.
have 8 people. That's pretty good for our first live. I
agree.
didn't know if anyone would come. Amanda Mudge!
Oh, hi,
Hi, Amanda Mudge! I didn't see you. Did you comment? Oh, but I see the chat here. Hi, Amanda Mudge! I haven't said hi to anybody because I see over here the chat. And it's my job to do the chat and her job to do that techie thing. I'm taking my job very seriously.
Okay.
She wants me to settle down. Good luck.
All right, are we
Hi,
ready?
she said hello herself.
Hello.
My husband would do late nights and I would do mornings. He would bring the baby to me when I was breastfeeding and then take him back to his room. That's very sweet. That's from Irina.
Nice.
That's good job, Mike. Good job. Good job, Mike. Good job. I did it to the right camera. Okay,
All right.
so we have our draw that's going to take place. And do we have what we have on here? Can we show what our draw is? Or no? It's not set up probably.
To see the wheel?
No, to see like what we're drawing for.
Oh, no.
We'll just leave that. So it's
But we can tell you.
yes, test me a coloring book, adult coloring book, not Disney princess. A devotional because crack is illegal with a mug on the front
We're back to the mug again.
every week, and chocolates. Hopefully the Lindor chocolates.
Yeah, they're sold out.
They're still sold
But
out.
I have a few options that once we have a winner, we'll message them.
Very
and
cool.
We'll work it out.
There's a thumbnail
There's a thumbnail
right here.
I don't know where the thumbnail is.
We have 4 up in here.
Next time,
What's it? What does he mean?
a thumbnail's a small picture. I don't know. Next time he can just operate the tech stuff over there. Are you ready? So here's our wheel.
We got there we go. We got our wheel with everyone that liked, shared, commented,
Or
danced,
is
or
here online
here.
with us right now.
Yeah,
So we're up to 23 entries.
very cool. Very cool. Does anybody else say hi in on the contest? No.
Nope.
You two are too funny. Thank you. I work very hard at it. Very hard. The thumbs up would be a good thumbnail for the video on YouTube. We will leave that with you, Scott Carpenter. Thank you for the information.
Very good. All right. So shall we spin?
Here it goes. We have been waiting
Like weeks for this.
months. A month?
I
A
don't
couple months? I don't know. It's
Months.
happening. Here goes.
Here it is. All right. Tap the spin. And our winner is.
Who is it? Tell us who it is.
It is. Oh, can I get it on the screen? Let's see. Let's see. Oh.
Donna, that was so close. I was like, is it?
It was like
very
right
close.
on the line to another
Shalana,
person.
you almost won.
Sorry.
It was very, very close. But Shawna,
Stacy.
you won. Yay. Yay.
That's if you're deaf. Use the
Yes,
button.
I understand, but it just threw me off because I was thinking jazz hair. I was like, why is she doing jazz hair? But then I realized she was doing yay.
I'm celebrating.
So that's very cool.
Congratulations, Shawna. Have you left us? Are you still here?
Shauna?
I think she left us.
Shauna? There's 9 people. Hi.
Congratulations, Shawna.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's very cool.
We will contact her to get her prize.
What are we going to do on Sunday nights now?
I'm going to be at the trailer.
Rub it in. Just joking. Congratulations, Shauna! Yay! Everyone's happy for you.
Yeah.
Glad I called her so she could be a part of this.
Yes.
Yeah. So this concludes our season 1.
Yes. We have some exciting things planned for season 2. Some changes, maybe a few different things beside us, and
The milieu.
yes, and maybe like guests that we can invite,
And like fancy gowns and outfits like Vanna White. No. It's not happening. We're too poor for that. What do the men win that are watching? Excuse me. We should clarify. Scott and Brian.
Yeah,
They
not
win
Mackenzie.
this.
Mackenzie wins his wife.
The men win their wives. Brian Hendrick.
So well, we've really enjoyed this.
It's been really good. It's been really good. I'm really glad people showed up
Yes.
for the live. Yeah, guest speakers would be nice. Both? I don't understand Brian
Just
Hendrick.
ignore him.
Yeah, so it's been good. So season 2 will start. We'll do a little bit of short things in the summer here and there. And maybe when we're at the trailer together or something we can do whatever. But yeah. Thanks for supporting us in this endeavor of being honest and whatever. And if you have any subjects you want us to talk about,
Happy birthday!
hi, everybody! Happy birthday! Can you say hi to us? We're doing jazz hands. Was that her? Did she heart? Is this hearting a couple times, or is this other people? Aw, that's good. I'm really glad that she was able to show up.
That is fun. So yes.
Hi, Amanda, happy birthday! Thank you! Yay! We're so glad you're here.
So
We're so glad you're here.
keep chatting with us. If stuff
Yes.
comes up over the summer that you're like, hey, that would make a great mom talk.
We would like that, yeah. Or
Yeah,
anything,
message us.
something like a subject or whatever. We can
do
talk about that in the summer as well.
Yes, absolutely. Will be more informal instead of once a week and whatnot.
But our biggest thing is just like we're not alone in this. Like life is really hard. Parenting is really hard. We have to work at seeing the good and the excitement of it because there is lots of good and excitement. But supporting each other,
like farts.
yeah, supporting each other through this and being that vent and also a tool, like that tissue or a tool.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's been good. And this stream will be posted on YouTube and probably our page as well, or they can go back and watch it or whatever. So it will be there, but...
So we've had a lot of fun. We are looking forward to season 2.
Yes.
We'll start that in September.
Yeah.
And
very good.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes. Farts is a good subject for discussion. Do we have another 2 hours? I could go on all day about farts.
Maybe next
She can't.
time.
She's done.
No,
Okay.
I'm done. Sorry.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.